County officials say acts of violence on school campuses are increasing in intensity. CCSD Superintendent Dr. Jara says in the coming weeks, school principals will remind students of the consequences. Fox 5's Maddie White attended Jara's news conference today, and tonight she is breaking down this latest approach.
The idea behind required parent conferences, or RPCs, is that you're not only holding the student accountable for bad behavior, but also the parents, and really involving their awareness of the issue. Now, it is in the student code of conduct, but staff say too many principals these days are becoming too lax on enforcing required parent conferences.
We have to find ways to re-engage them, involving their parents and guardians in their re-engagement process.
But one high school teacher tells me required parent conferences aren't being enforced as often, and she believes it's adding to the problem.
Back in my day, you could not physically step foot in campus until a parent came with you to the office to have the conference. Now, they can leave you at school all day and a day after and a day after, and they can just set up a meeting for the end of the week. If something happens on a Monday, they can just set up an RPC meeting on Fridays, Zoom or in person, and the kid gets to go to school for the rest of the week.
A support staff professional echoes that statement. At her elementary school, she says consequences have become rare.
That's the difference. So instead of parents having to come in, deal with the situation as a parent, the inconvenience, it's just not happening. It has been years since we've seen an RPC.
So I asked Jara on whether they plan to add oversight to ensure all principals are using RPCs to address the bad behavior. Here's what he said.
I'm going to be an oversight and monitor? Absolutely not. I have full confidence in our principals that they're going to continue to provide that support at school for our parents.
He said teachers should take it upon themselves to progressively reach out to students' parents.
I used to say to my teachers, I said, if you're seeing things that are the students are acting a little bit different, is make a phone call home. It doesn't have to always be negative. It's got to be a way to engage that family.
This doesn't sit well with this CCSD teacher.
It's just one more thing for teachers to do. So now we're going to be in charge of monitoring discipline as well.
Jara also said that in coming weeks, principals will be making sure to remind families of consequences for bad behavior or violence on campuses. They also said that they plan to secure all CCSD campuses to one point of entry in an effort to increase safety. I'm Maddie White, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.